Have you ever faced the challenge of having too many notes on a subject? So many that to find what you're looking for in those notes is like finding a needle in a haystack. I have certainly faced this problem multiple times. When I'm learning a new subject, sometimes I write so many notes or copy and paste so much information thinking it'll be useful later on. I have this fear of missing important points, so I capture as much as I can. But when I need to refer to those notes again, I have to spend a lot of time rereading them and extracting useful information. So what can we do? Do we take fewer notes and risk missing out important information? Or do we take more notes but then waste a lot of time rereading them every time? Progressive summarization or highlighting 2.0 is a simple solution to this problem. I learned this concept from the book Building a Second Brain, and here's how it works. When you want to learn something, you capture your notes as you would, but then you come back and you highlight the main points from those highlights, and so on. You keep doing that. You keep distilling the essence of those notes in several layers. Each of those layers uses a different kind of formatting. You can easily tell them apart. For example, your first layer is your captured notes. Your second layer is bolded passages from those captured notes. Your third layer is highlighted passages from those bolded passages, or you can underline them. And then your fourth layer is an executive summary that you've written yourself in your own words. Say you've come across something you want to take notes on. You copy and paste or you type the important points in your note-taking app or your journal. Next time you open those notes, you bold about 10 to 20% of those notes. That is, you highlight the highlights. So now your notes have two layers, the original notes that you took and the bolded notes, which are much smaller but much more refined. Similarly, next time you refer to those notes or open those notes, you highlight the important points from those bolded highlights, or you can also underline them. These will also be 10 to 20% of your bolded notes. So in each layer, you're only filtering 10 to 20% of the notes. So each layer is more compressed but refined and richer. And in the fourth layer, you just write the executive summary in your own words. So in essence, you've compressed your original notes down several times, and in doing so, the most important points can be accessed very easily. Each layer of highlighting should not contain more than 10 to 20% of the previous layer. You should never highlight too much. You should never highlight without a purpose. For example, you should ideally be highlighting when you're ready to create something, when you're ready to use that information. For example, a report, a presentation, a video, writing your book, blog post, having a discussion. So that's it. In progressive summarization or highlighting 2.0, you're using the campsite rule, which basically means leave things better than you found them. Whenever you need to access your notes, try to leave them better than how you found them. Thank you so much.